Dramas football has seen last season. A season for the ages. A season which will be stitched into the fabric of the game here forevermore. A season which had the world watching. But it wasn't just it too. How important will that be for Falkirk?
Yeah, massive. And I think the Falkirk fans will be delighted to see him back in the shirt as well. Great experience, more importantly, great quality. And they've lost some quality in that midfield.
In this part of Scotland, Falkirk against St Mirren. Falkirk, who crashed into the top six last season in the Scottish Premiership. Some opening game as well, that particular day against Dundee United here. Craig Sibbald was playing.
Great speed to get in behind, not so much the quality, the execution.
Filson in strongly. There's Sula again, who might fancy his chances here. Positive start from St Mirren.
Yeah, it is. Sula working back, winning the ball in a good area. He's got options left and right as he wins it back. But you can see as soon as he gets the ball out his feet, one thing in his mind to get a shot at goal. Killian Phillips, you see him with his arms up wanting the puck.
Henderson. Drop of the shoulder from Laidlaw. He's a very positive player, and it drops an opportunity for Jack McMillan, but he couldn't direct it on target. But Falkirk offering a threat.
Yeah, they were a good play down the left-hand side. Laidlaw through the legs. Marcus Fraser can't make up the ground. And Jack McMillan, we're used to seeing him playing it right back in midfield. Takes a good first touch. Not really the conviction in the shot. Never troubling.
There's Fraser, who scored that all-important goal against Partick in the playoffs. Fantastic goal it was as well. Phillips has tiptoed forward here, and Phillips initially brought it under his spell. Phillips again, twice denied.
Off, he can see him, and then it just doesn't sit for him. Having said that, he still manages to get his shot away. He wants to take it there, and that touch off his knee just takes it out his range for a shot, but he still manages to get the shot away, and Strain recovers to clear.
Henderson, loose from him, picked up by Ramos. Ramos tries to find Mockery, just a little too much on it, but Mockery will retrieve the situation. He's backed up by Filton, who sends that ball in, a dangerous ball too. Killian Phillips there to make contact. And St Mirren, after survival last season, looking for a revival this time around. They seize control of Falkirk.
I feel like he should have put his team in a lead a couple of minutes ago. The ball just wouldn't sit for him. But this cross from Filton is outstanding. It's Falkirk trying to play through, great pressure, and it did look like a chance of going where Ramos just clips it over Mockery, but he does really well to keep it in. And this cross from Filton, just inviting someone to go and attack it. And I mean, he's way beyond the near post, Phillips. It's a wonderful finish. So aggressive in the run, makes sure he gets there first, and it's a really nice finish, straight at Bain, but nothing he can do about it. It's a lovely goal from St Mirren.
Big Killian Phillips with a big of Scott Tanser, who's standing over this as his Strain. It's Tanser who sends that ball in, and Chapman hits the deck and the crowd. Play goes on. McKeever.
I think we'll look for a foul here. He just doesn't judge it very well, Chapman.
Applause around the stadium in memory of Stephen Dougal. Strain on the move here, and Chapman is behind that to keep out Finn Yates. There's McKeever after good work by Gardner. Laidlaw looking to pounce upon this former Hibs youngster. McMillan arriving. Touch from Yates. Laidlaw again, McKeever! Well, he had a sight of goal there, Ross McKeever.
Acres of space, isn't it, way forward?
McKeever. He could be in, McKeever! But he couldn't hit the target.
This is first sight of goal. I know he's had a couple of crosses where we hope to get on the end of, and it's just slack from St Mirren. Falkirk's trying to play a pass that isn't on. Good first touch from McKeever. He's just trying to sneak it in that near post, and Chapman, as you can see, is more covering.
St Mirren again, looking to cause problems for Falkirk here. Killian Phillips waiting again, and Bain gets to that. Fantastic stop.
It's spot on, even the finish. But what a save it is from Scott Bain. It looked like a certain goal. Outstanding football.
And a right on Falkirk's doorstep again here. And Killian Phillips will take the corner in towards that near post. Bain tries to get to it. And St Mirren are claiming a second goal, but the referee unmoved.
I mean, this is close. It's great delivery in. It just hits off Sula. He was convinced that, I mean, it does look like it goes over the line. You see here, there's no one on Sula. Can't tell from there.
Across the line from a corner kick, but the officials did not agree with that. Sula's had a couple of opportunities too for St Mirren. At the break at the Falkirk Stadium, it's Falkirk 0, St. Chapman coming for it, and Chapman gathers.
It's always nice to see a goalkeeper come and take control of the situation. The foul had been given anyway, but he does well, Chapman.
Tearing forward for St Mirren. Attacking the end where 800 of their fans are housed at the Falkirk Stadium. Ramos with that ball in, it was an inviting ball in as well. It was Melnix who was doing the defending for Falkirk, and he had to.
Yeah, he was under pressure from Sula. And Mockery had made a late run to the back post as well, so that was a vital header. Strain had switched off.
Immediately into the action, but he's lost out. There's Phillips. St Mirren streaming forward here. Enciso, clear sight of goal, and he's frustrated with himself as he's unable to direct that on target. Sula will try and latch onto that error. It's Sula! Another chance comes and goes for St Mirren. And Falkirk somehow are still standing in this contest.
Latch onto this slack back pass from Melnix. And look at Phillips making up the ground. If you go for goal there, you have to score. Scott Bain stands up late. I think he's trying to sneak it and flows quicker.
Young immediately into it here. Phillips waiting in the box again. It's Young who is seen off for now, and Phillips again is frustrated inside the box.
Yeah, acknowledged by Young that he probably should get the ball in quicker to him. It's Phillips with the header, it's a lovely header. But again, look, he's on the move, looking for the ball. Can he just...
In this contest, they've had the chances. Scott Bain has twice denied them. Bain dealing with that under huge pressure on his goal line.
I think Killian Phillips is shooting when he's taking these corners. You see the way he's running up, certainly aiming for that far post on this occasion. Under huge pressure, as you say. He does well, Bain, to deal with it.
St Mirren's steel and their resolve that they showed under Stephen Robinson. And right now, when being asked questions by Falkirk, they are coming up with the answers, but Falkirk on the move again here. McMillan. Strain was arriving on the scene.
Yeah, they're just getting a few glimpses at the St Mirren goal here. Falkirk finally getting the reaction that John McGunn asked for at half-time. You can see the difference. They've got more bodies in the box, which...
Parkinson. Falkirk with this free kick. Henderson trying to make a nuisance of himself, and it's slid in by Parkinson. How is that for an introduction? Words ringing in his ears from John McGlynn. Go on there, get us a goal. Within a minute, he's delivered.
That's incredible. One touch for Parkinson. Great delivery in. Melnix with a header. And Parkinson, like all good strikers, alert, gambling that the ball's going to either come off the goalkeeper or back across goal. He's the right place to slot it home. And they've been so far out of this game, Falkirk. And somehow they've found a way to get themselves level.
To firing the ball home, but will it stand? Well, the referee has been told to come across to the screen. A bemused look on the face of Ben Parkinson.
Off his arm, it looks like it comes off the shoulder first. That angle's not a great one.
Goal ruled out. A shake of the head from Melnix, likewise from Ben Parkinson, and Falkirk's leveller has been ruled out. Ensio as St Mirren try and get themselves up the pitch. Now it's Jake Young. Phillips to his left, Ensio to his left. Ensio, and once again St Mirren don't take the chance and don't make the most of the position they...
Ensio starts it off, look at them making up the ground. Phillips hanging out the back post. He just can't get it under control. But when it comes to Jake Young, can he fire that earlier to Killian Phillips?
Through Adowu, looking to get something on the counter-attack here. They've been in this kind of position so many times this afternoon. Adowu, he's played it through to Phillips. It's Killian Phillips, it deflects, and it goes in! Finally, they have their second! Killian Phillips celebrating in front of the St Mirren supporters. They are reset, re-energised, revitalised, and these St Mirren players are looking to right the wrongs of last season's league collapse.
It's Phillips, and when it comes to him, I'm thinking, right, okay, you've been moaning at everybody that hasn't passed it to you. You have to score here, and it is not a clean or tidy finish, but it doesn't matter. It's effective. It's into the back of the net. He's rewarded for lung-busting run after lung-busting run with no end product. He gets it in this occasion, and he's a little fortunate on the deflection, but it doesn't matter. And look what it means to him. Worth the booting.